Yo, crypto in health. You want to know how crypto is working in health? We come to you every day with juicy news on wealth, wellness, and well-being. We're broadcasting to you live from 1.4 degrees south of the equator and 37 degrees east of the central meridian. I'd like to tell you we're right in the cryptographic middle of the world. You're with me, Scholastica Mugi, and I'm coming to you at 1100 hours coordinated universal time UTC here on the Yubican channel. You're just in time, guys. I hope you had yourselves a lovely weekend, and I welcome you to this brand new week. And we are in the spirit of celebrating International Women's Day. Yesterday was and still is today, because in some countries definitely March 8 is not yet over. So we are in that spirit, and definitely our quotes are headed there. But before that, I have an amazing, dope fan base that I want to shout out to. From Grace Naomi Shiko, Irene, Barbara Abbott, Susan Evans, Betty, JJ, Jojo, David Muturu, Miss Kindness for Cherry Productions, Madam Beatrice Morango, Joyce of Seattle, Dr. Stephen Karanja, Pinch 254, Samuel Gatua, Brian Rakoi, Jacob Yator, Paul Njoroge, Jane Nelson, The Prince, Triza, Justin, Mohammed Ali, Global Trader, Ruth Owino, Jane Gashugu, Irene Keaton, Silent Viewer, and Engineer Masinga. And of course, to you, our silent viewer, feel much appreciation from us, guys. So today, as I have previously mentioned, we are in the spirit of celebrating women, and of course, women have a very big role to play in as far as every sector is concerned. So, in that, first of all, let's get our quote, and today we're getting it from First, an American playwright, Ntozake Shange, who says, "Where there's a woman, there's magic." And the second one is from an American filmmaker, Gina Carey, who says, "A strong woman looks a challenge in the eye and gives it a wink." That's it. So, as we welcome this new week, we are um, going to be empowered, and let's keep the motivation going, because we need it for the week. And of course, I can't leave out the boy child, and I want to give an from an American author, Jack Canfield, who says, "Anything you want is on the other side of fear." So that's our main quote for the week. Higher. So let's go to on our crypto word of the day today, guys. We focus on knowing what consensus is. And next up on our crypto news segment, we look at how blockchain is being used for gender equality. And of course, on Eureka today, we continue with the conversation of women in blockchain, decentralized finance, and cryptocurrency. So let's first define what consensus is. And this is now first, when a transaction is made, all nodes on the network verify that it is valid on the blockchain. And if so, they have a consensus. So a consensus is when the nodes on the network verify that that particular transaction that you have made is valid on the blockchain. That's when we say that you have reached a consensus. That's amazing. Let's now get to our crypto news segment, and we're looking at an opinion from CoinDesk, and being in the spirit of women, we look at how blockchain can be used to promote gender equality. And this is an opinion by Danielle Dixon. Now, Danielle Dixon is the CEO and Executive Director of the Stellar Development Foundation, a nonprofit organization that supports the development and growth of Stellar, an open source blockchain network that connects the world's financial infrastructure. Now, this is what she says about blockchain and women. Now, blockchain has the power to change the world, the power to connect the world, the power to make the world more equitable and more open. It has the potential to foster great financial inclusion, unlock economic participation, and democratize financial services in an unprecedented way. By using blockchain to create a more accessible and open financial system, we can empower people, especially those left out or underserved by today's infrastructure. That means using blockchain to empower some of the most financially marginalized women. And on International Women's Day, showing its impact on women seems like the right time to have the conversation. Now, because the reality is that women are disproportionately excluded from the existing financial system. Women are under or unbanked at higher rates than men globally due to a whole host of factors like cultural or local norms, lack of financial education, and formal sector employment. Women are often less likely to use or have access to financial services. And she goes on to mention about blockchain and saying that, first of all, are women are often blocked from traditional financial services due to systematic issues like earning income in more informal sectors, lack of identification, insufficient collateral, mobility constraints, and limited financial literacy. But blockchain technology, which creates identity in new ways and offers new on ramps and exit ramps, has new ideas to bridge the gap and make financial services available to women and communities wherever they are. Now, it can do this by providing a uniform and universal way of digitizing financial transactions across and between the world's existing financial networks. At scale, blockchain removes borders, creates openness, ensures interoperability with the formal financial system, and includes even informal financial networks like those typically used by underbanked women. So we're talking about bridging the gap between men and women by providing a uniform and universal way of digitizing financial transactions across and between the world's existing financial networks. And this is the power of blockchain, guys, because it removes borders and it also creates openness as well as ensuring interoperability with the formal financial systems. And that also brings me to what we're discussing about here at Eureka today. We are mentioning about women in blockchain, decentralized finance, and cryptocurrency. And of course, we appreciate all women in the world as Eureka. And as Eureka Project, we recognize the very important campaign that we have of live mothers and live babies. And obviously, we look to showing the power of decentralized finance and blockchain to empower women everywhere in the world. Now, I have interesting statistics, and this is from Finca, a microfinance company, and it says that in 20 countries where Finca works, 75% of women lack access to an account. Unbanked women have very bad health outcomes, extremely high maternal death, increased incidence of disease and disability. And of course, we are seeing that also, first of all, 56% of the unbanked population, or 980 million people, um, are women. That is the unbanked population. So this affects women so very much. And so we seek to look at how decentralized finance on blockchain is going to change that. And as Eureka, we definitely celebrate this magnificent opportunity to let women feel included in as far as finances are concerned, because we cannot always say that we want people to enjoy equality in as far as finances are concerned, but we're not concentrating on bringing the numbers, in equal measure to see the number of people who are unbanked and the reasons as to why they are unbanked. I would also want to know why we choose as women to remain unbanked, because probably we feel inferior to men. Probably that is one of the reasons, and I know that you also have your own reasons, but we are saying that blockchain is here to bridge that gap, and it's here doing it in a very amazing way, because it's going to definitely empower women through decentralized finance as well as cryptos. Now, to that effect, you definitely need your Bitcoins in your wallet if you're a woman out there and you want to get empowered. So this is the way to go. Cryptos are amazing because they give us that opportunity to have an equal chance. It will remove the borders. It's definitely borderless. That's an amazing thing. And also it definitely creates openness in as far as seeing the transactions, and it also provides a uniform, this is the key, it provides a uniform and universal way of digitizing financial transactions, which is really, really amazing. So, in the spirit of International Women's Day, we want to remember that as women, we need to feel empowered, and decentralized finance is the way to go. We need to embrace cryptos. We need to remember that as a blockchain is here to even give us the gender equality that each and every single person of us are concerned with. So we are definitely looking forward to you people embracing cryptos. And of course, if you have any questions, first of all, I want to send you to taking a course, because the way to begin embracing cryptos and blockchain technology is by understanding this technology. And as Eureka, we are going that extra mile of giving you the information that you need for you to get well informed with blockchain, as well as once you embrace cryptos, you will definitely know what's going on. So I want to send you to www.academy.tubricoin.com for that free course that you need to take. And then you will definitely take a quiz at the end of that course, so that we test and see how good have you become. Are you an ambassador of light? So let's go again. It's www.academy.tubricoin.com, and let's get the decentralized finance in our blood systems. I have been your girl, Scholastica Mugi, and until tomorrow, it is goodbye for now. Ciao.